There are at times when you have clients facing issues with getting certain things done due to various reasons, be it personal or technical setbacks. It's always an option for you to offer your support in helping your clients straighten it out. When it comes to clients who have time constraints, there are multiple reasons to do that, and there are a few common issues with time management that the client faces. One of them is the inability to track or budget their own time. There are clients who do not track their own appointments, deadlines, and everything in between, which may cause a loss of time, which would affect their daily schedules. Before they could even realize that they should budget and track their time, they wonder about the time loss and can't comprehend the idea of how little they did accomplish from their tasks in a single day. There are moments in our lives that we believe we are capable of multitasking in certain activities or jobs just to get more things done and save time. But most of the time, not everyone can be brilliant in multitasking, even if we think we are. Multitasking is considered to be less productive, and most of the time, we waste time when swapping between tasks than if we had stuck with one and finished it. Aside from personal issues pertaining to managing time and tasks, not everyone's capable in solving every problem. There will always be certain tasks that are deemed too complex or complicated for clients to accomplish, which they need to acquire assistance in managing. If it's an issue that you could fix and solve for your clients, you can offer your services to get things sorted out with ease. The best feature of Done For You is that the value you gain from it depends on how much you could do for your clients. Not to mention the setup will vary on your customer demands. The more demands for the setup, the higher the price you could demand to get things done. Even though you could generate more profit with Done For You, there will always be a limit to what you or even your team are capable of accomplishing, and it varies depending on the amount of resources you have. Assuming if the task is provided by your client and is a manageable task, but you lack the resources to fulfill the necessary specifications to it, it is best to discuss and ensure that the task is limited to a certain standard and not more or less. The higher the demands or standard of the work means more effort and commitment is involved. Work commitment is seen as being constructed of a person's adherence to work ethic, commitment to a career, job involvement, and organizational commitment, whereas the motivation is often the product of their commitment towards their job or career, which is varied from person to person. Overall, a person's commitment and motivation plays a significant role in determining their limit they could do for a task. Similar to a salary cap, earning cap limit is placed out on the task provided and depending on the amount of your team workforce and resources committed to it. It's best to ensure the workload and work scope is properly laid out to ensure it does not exceed the amount of resources required to complete the task. Most clients tend to have issues pertaining to setting up their very own foundation, mainly on a site, content, and designs. If there's more that can be done from you or your team, this offers more value to your services, which is a really good thing. When it comes to setting up websites, all it takes is just 3 quick steps to get a site up and running. The first step is deciding on which platform to host a site, and there are a few options to choose from, but mainly WordPress is the go-to option. Compared to the other platforms, such as HTML code, CSS, and even Flash, WordPress is a content management system, CMS, that is user-friendly in building websites and managing your very own online content instead of using various HTML pages. The second step is coming up with your own domain name, for example, yoursitename.com, and a host service that connects your site to the internet. A domain name and a hosting will cost around $3 to $5 a month. It's better to own a personal domain name for a more professional outlook compared to using someone else's domain name. It's a big plus to own and host your very own website to ensure the web page loads quickly, and the page will not take too long of a breakdown. Bluehost.com is a good choice for web hosting and domain registration. Additionally, they are really affordable. The third and last step is just setting up and customizing your website. WordPress does not require any payment to access its content and features. Most of the themes and templates are readily available to choose from, that were created by a huge dedicated community. Moreover, there are plugins available for WordPress that allow you to add more features to the website. When it comes to copywriting and content creation, not everyone's capable or has the time to get it done. This is where you or your team will have the expertise to get it done better and faster. Content such as sales funnels, content marketing, social media marketing, lead generation, automated email campaigns, lead magnets are more than a few online marketing efforts that you could offer to your client to get it done. Whenever your client is not convinced in getting their task done by you or your team, it's just a simple piece of advice that will suffice to determine if it is the right thing to get done quick and easily. Compared to any other services offered in the working or entertainment industry, it is an investment. But there is an expectancy to a healthy return on that investment instead of getting things done by your own hand, and it's something that you've never dealt with before. Now that I've covered all 3 modules for Part 2 high-ticket programs, you should be able to fully grasp on the significance of high-ticket programs.